Bin and Zeus. In the jungle, Shun and Owner. In the bot lane, Elk and Gumayushi. As support, Own and Carrier. And in mid lane, Knight and Faker.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Flanked around the map, but they're going to go back to try and true sticking to that teamfight style.
You need to have really good CC for this Skarner and Rumble combination.
Crown heavy on the heads of T1, not just with their own expectations, but also the one here. Elk and On looking for Gumayushi. Knight coming in from the side as well. Will land the abscond, abduct. Gumayushi still holding on to that flash. Crash down, locks him up. He flashes the ignite, sticking, and BLG
Training at this tournament and him eing in there, taking the trade that Knight offers as he goes straight for it. Faker as well, it's one of the big things with T1 heading into this tournament. His lane phase was not great in the LCK.
Zeus has to flash away. Shun looks for more, and BLG have found two. Might just look for a smite on one here to delay the full stack. Carrier caught out, though, does still have the flash and the ignite. Locked against the wall for now, trying to get away. The Unbreakable is not exactly that. On secures the kill. T1 did manage to sneak away a grub, but BLG will happily accept two.
Stagger that CC as well to keep him locked down as long as possible. Zeus should be fine.
He's going up towards Mega as well. He can trade in. TP coming in. T1 have the advantage. The Gnar into the wall. On has no flash and only 200 HP to work with. Now that's nothing. Sent back to the fountain. Bait sealed. Elk down. T1 find their first two kills of the
that TP play. Now they're behind in terms of TP. The arrow connects mid.
Zeus able to walk away for now. Shadowing Strike will get the stun. The Magnus Storm coming in as well as BLG look to collapse. Already they've locked up T1 in the middle of the meat grinder, and one has gone down. Zeus falls. Faker getting chased out as well, and Bin's flashing forward. Faker will manage to dash across towards the red pit, but Gumayushi does not have that same luxury.
To regroup at all, Faker now even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
The TP is coming behind here as they look to try and turn this play around. Bin trying to get the damage down onto Faker here. Hit him with the harpoons. Faker dodges away with the Q3 and manages to live through the Leandries. T1 finds some semblance of hope in the bottom side, but BLG are not stopping their advance on top. Owner locked up with a Glacial Prison, and he's sent packing. BLG are ripping this map to shreds.
It is often a play that Faker, teams have tried to collapse.
See the counter attack from BLG on the minimap. They immediately beeline straight for that tower.
Oh, we didn't see that.
The bound is at 9,000. Knight with the flank position. Glacial Prison hits, and Guma is down. BLG used the bound as a bait and immediately kill off the enemy AD carry.
Knight with an extraordinary Sejuani ultimate connecting to the AD carry.
So almost spotted as he walked towards that Razorbeak pit. The Baron down to 2,000. Knight on the front line. Owner trying to get in. Base Sealed goes in as well with the Magnus Storms already locked up two members of T1. The Impale grabs three, and they're burned to a crisp in the river. The arrow has to be flashed away by Zeus.
He's spectacular.
Faker's trying to get away from Knight, but the Knight wants the throne, and Faker's been pushed off it.
Steamrolled T1 here in game one. They're looking for another inhibitor, and they're looking for the game.
Gumayushi, Owner, and Carrier trying to defend the arrow once again from Elk. It hits Guma! He's got flash, but he's still stunned up. The Impale comes out, and Guma falls under his own Nexus towers. T1 still trying to defend. Zeus doing everything he can to keep Knight away. But BLG continue to advance. The first Nexus tower's down. Faker's back up. Trying to find something out of this game, trying to find some defense against BLG, but the oncoming masses are just too damn strong. A Gnar into the wall. Faker's fate is sealed as he dives the backline and dies for BLG come out swinging and take game one.
The coordination.
They really weren't. I mean, there was just so many avenues of attack for BLG, and I have to shout out Knight. He played incredibly well in a matchup that is supposed to be advantageous for the Ona in the 1v1. He was dominating Faker.
Ulti steals as well, but you have left On's Rakan open quietly in the back line. That support pick wasn't locked in, and when we think about On's career all-time, this is his best chance.
BLG did buy super teams. They were looking for this incredible roster of 5 superstars, but the addition of Bin, L level 2 of his own, Shun coming in as well to bolster this attack. Zeus underneath the tower, able to flash away, gets the double knock-up, and look at On, he's about to be turned off! On goes down, Shun almost falls. On just trying to shepherd Bin in towards the tower. You can actually see Knight using the TP here. Guma, still no flash, no cleanse. The Grand Entrance going to get a knock-up. Knight flashes across the wall, shielded Durant for the double taunt, and now the Flame Spitter is doing a lot of work. Guma's going to be brought back with a veil out, but can he survive? Down to 100 HP, Knight! The battle dance from On keeps him alive. Ona still chasing, and he rips through Knight. Now Faker joins the party, a handshake from Carrier is one Bin did not want to take. Bin goes down as well, and T1. Carrier and Gumayushi pushing through the wave now. Paranoia coming out, Call of the Forge God is stopped. Zeus dashing forward, the shield of Durant for the taunt blocked by Ona. The knocker coming out as well as BLG trying desperately to defend the hero's entrance. Cancelled as T1 fight 2. Shun forced underneath this turret as well as BLG are walking away wounded.
Such a good play for T1. There were a few seconds left on Bin's teleport. He could not join. They forced the dive On, looking for any recallers.
I mean, T1 is sticking around. The TP will come through.
Shun already down. Bin walks into a scarred battlefield. He'll still take out Gumayushi.
Knight goes back to base, full heal, teleport out.
I mean, the important thing here is Faker didn't reset before TPing in, so he's at half HP. Does have the quickness stolen away. The Scuttle Crab will go across. On goes in with the quickness, knockback with the Crescent Guard as well. Call of the Forge God coming down as the dive comes in. The hostile takeover just possesses BLG. It's 2 already, the hero's entrance. A swift exit back to the fountain for Knight.
All right, BLG.
Oh, the flank.
Zeus has got behind them here, brings the Call of the Forge God. Paranoia, paranoia! Everyone's out to get you, Elk! He falls first, still has both his summoners. On's gonna dash away. The chase comes in by Faker, steals away the quickness. A hero's entrance from Knight just to defend.
Yeah.
He's been trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look to be engaged. They find Faker. Still has the flash. Paranoia comes out. The Crescent Guard will keep Faker alive for the moment. And Carrier has a flank position of his own. Ona has the bailout on his shoulders. And Shun is already down. TP now invested from Bin or from Knight as they look to rejoin the fight. Elk goes down. On follows suit. And T1 have been able to defend Faker. They keep him alive. Faker flashes. And Knight can't find him. T1 find 4.
BLG's picked.
There they go.
Quickness, Paranoia coming out. The quickness goes in. Gumayushi locked up here as Entrance going in as well as Knight looks for the back line. But already he needs to look at his own team because they are being ripped to shreds by T1. It was a valiant effort, but BLG find nothing.
T1 will strike back in game number 2 to even it up here in London.
Try as you might, T1 are on home turf. And we're going to a best of 3.
With more agency, and we absolutely, all 4 of us, wanted about something with more agency, and he absolutely delivered. And I also want to put our attention to that top lane, because even though Bin did more damage, I think
It was banned out in the second round of bans last game. Now we get to see the Kindred Galio combination from Shun and Knight. Shun is one of these players that has the signature Kindred as well as
burned down by their opposition. It has been very one-sided in the wins. One at home.
Can he burst it down here? He has smite. Yoink.
He does. Ona manages to stop it from happening. But Shun is looking for more. He flashes forward. Knight on the flank as well. Ona's going to flash away. Counter-strike out from Zeus. Not quite able to connect. And the shield of Durant with the stun is first blood.
The wave is being pushed in mid, and BLG want to punish Faker.
Faker has flash, but the flash in from On into the pullback. Faker's down.
Is sitting on just short of 1,000 gold right now. He has the Rumble ultimate as well. He's going to use it to clear the wave. They're looking for a dive.
TP coming in, might just be looking for another plate here as well. Knight going in with the taunt. Bin doesn't really have much left. put the damage down. Shun on his way across them, and we'll have that Lamb's Respite. Zeus already down to 300 HP. Look for a leap strike away, but Zeus falls. Knight tanks the tower. Meanwhile, the hostile takeover goes just short of Elk as he flashes to safety. BLG
getting there first.
Boom. Flash hook from On. They look for more. Faker goes back in, but the hero's entrance will bring Knight coming crashing down. Faker down to 300 HP. Bin now has that flank position, and the Leandri's complete. Owner jumps onto him with the Bolt Breaker and is able to keep him away from Faker for the moment. Faker dashes across the wall. Carrier's life will be forfeit to keep Faker alive. Brings out the bailout, but falls immediately after. Faker trying to escape. Knight still on the chase.
So beautifully done there from BLG. As you say, they're not done yet. Still seeking Faker.
Oh, but he didn't spot him. He doesn't actually know if he interrupted him or not. He's fishing for him. He's hunting. He wonders if Faker's still
goes
here.
back. Now he's seen him. Where are you going to go, Faker? Already absconded, already abducted. Elk is on his way to try and accept this kill as a tribute to him. Knight comes in from the side and will make sure that Faker doesn't have the luxury of executing. To MSI and now into Worlds. They are a dominant team, and when they get a lead at 15 minutes, they have about an 88% win rate. And we've seen that so far at this tournament. Heroes entrance coming out. T1 trying to defend this mid-tier one. Knight locked up underneath the tower, but he is damn tanky right now. And already, Owner is down. The counter Heroes entrance coming out from Faker. He stole one away just to escape the play.
There's so much extra power here on the side of BLG with all their money.
Faker steals away the equalizer. Bin puts one down of his own, but the rest of BLG are here to join the party. Outnumbered, outgunned. It's Knight who's locked down. The rest of BLG are trying to get into it. TP coming out as well. The hostile takeover used. Immediately locks up Bin, but look at the damage. There just is none. And now Shun is here to join the battle. Zeus tries to jump on top of him. Knight falling low. He gets the taunt though, and Bin's already on a rampage. Owner has to dash away. Guma didn't even get an opportunity to join the fray. And On doesn't want to give him an opportunity to leave. BLG 5-4.
What happened during the regular season with the income of Way, but to bring out the Kindred now once again, the TP flank.
Hook going down, cease and desist. They look at the lockdown. Shun, Kerry already fallen as the hero's entrance will block Shun from taking any more damage alongside that for Lamb's Respite. T1 have lost their support, but can they find the fight? Zeus pops a stopwatch, doesn't have much mana left. As Knight goes in for the engage and still lands the taunt. Gumayushi down to half HP. Zeus has already fallen as BLG continue to advance. Owner, Gumayushi, and Faker trying to hold the line here. They managed to find BLG. Forcing T1 to make their final stand in this game. Owner goes in with a Bolt Breaker hooked in as well, the cease and desist. Silence Ultimate stolen away. A hero's entrance is followed by a second, but it looks like Faker's more like Icarus than any hero taking to the skies. Knight pumps a stopwatch. T1 go pop. Zeus locked up towards the top side. Already 4 for naught for BLG as they are looking to take us to match point.
A convincing Game 3 victory from BLG.
Even during the last post game, we were talking about like, oh, they're just, you know, team fighting when they're ahead and team fighting when they're behind. But it's not just that. That game plan from BLG goes.
Good disengage as well. You can see BLG once again drafting a lot of team fights. It has sort of been the go-to approach from BLG in this series. They have easy ways of engage, they have good follow-up, and they've just got incredible scaling.
Even more than ever, Faker actually going out without buying items. He's going to recall, cut off by Shun and Bin. He'll be seen on that ward about now. Zeus gets the level 2 underneath the tower, flashes away from the grand entrance, but the damage continues to rain down from Bin. Shun tanking the tower. Zeus gets a bailout carrier, keeps him alive for the moment. That bailout will run out though, and BLG can look for a redive if they so decide to. Zeus taken down. Bin flashes away on tanking the tower, and BLG will escape.
Shun over back to the bottom side once again.
Dive o'clock, the grand entrance goes down. Zeus is overheated, and he's sent packing. A minion takes the Highway Express to get towards this Rumble, who goes overheated. Flame Spitter going down, but Zeus is going to go back to the fountain again. No escape for him. He tries to clear the wave, but in the end, he will be put in the ground by Bin. You've got the follow-up with the equalizer. You have Faker jumping in with the abscond that duck just like this. Elk doesn't sidestep. Faker dashing forward for a little bit more damage, using that passive to its full effect. Steals away the Mega Inferno Bomb. Elk has to flash it. Faker takes the tower, and Elk just dies.
In the mid lane, have the Smolder Versailles on top side.
Owner looks for Bin. He locks him up. Bin, though, with a great arm into the wall. Owner's going to have to flash away the lock-in invested as well. Ben holds on to his summoner. BLG beginning to collapse. The Mega Inferno Bomb coming out as well. There's the arrow. Ben sidesteps it. Zeus might have to flash the wall here. Ono on that front line. Locked up with the quickness. He dives onto Elk. Yushi caught up. Elk falling low though, and the flame spin is enough to burn him down in the river. And now T1 begin to turn on the afterburners. Shun has to flash across, dash across the wall with the Arctic Assault. Yushi can't quite get the damage down with the volley. Carrier though! He will not let you escape, and now On has to dance away with that grand entrance. Carrier looking for a little bit more. Yushi puts a volley in his back.
Are that team this time around?
BLG trying to defend. Glacial Prism hits onto On. The arrow also connects. Bin dashes in. The Nar back. The hostile takeover makes Shun go berserk underneath the tower. And he pops the locket, but he will go pop first. BLG starting to turn this one on T1's heads. They found two. Carrier has no flash, but Knight has one to chase. Carrier escaping on 100 HP, but On will not give him that luxury. BLG.
Smolder plus a Ziggs. The reason why this is such a good pairing as the arrow goes wide, but Faker's still here.
Take a look for that flank. Will seal away the quickness from On. Gets the charm, flashes in, finds two. Equalizer on the back line as well. As Faker is not off this earth. He finds the engage. He finds everything T1 were looking for. TP'd in as well. BLG are going all guns blazing into the battle here as T1 are hailing the retreat. On dashing forward. He's only at 300 HP. Faker eats the bomb and is taken out low. Mega Inferno Bomb going in. Zeus will sacrifice himself for the good of his team to make sure the rest of T1 are able.
This game isn't going to end in 27 minutes, but the arrow
once again onto Elk. He had the flash. He decides to use it afterwards. Ono couldn't quite get in range to engage any further. Faker's taken out the tier 2 in the top lane. Shun goes in with the Glacial Prism. On there with the follow-up. Carrier though, an incredible hostile takeover. Puts On in his place. Ono tanking the tower. Glacial Prism stolen away by Faker as he dives onto the back line. Who else but Faker again? In the end he falls, but Guma is making Shun look like a pin cushion. Knight forced to flash away. Elk trying to put the damage down as well. He won't land it on Mikhail's used. Carrier flash handshake, pulls back Elk. Faker trying to get with the quickness onto the back line. Yushi unable to open up quite yet. Bin doing the damage onto Ono as well, but already Elk is down to 300 HP. On the top side, Shun is down. The equalizer out from Zeus will save him. BLG are looking to fight this. They TP'd Elk into the mid lane. Has that Mega Inferno Bomb. It's going to hit onto Ono. Faker able to dodge to the side of it. 3,000 HP now on the Baron as BLG advance. T1 have already got the Baron though, and BLG now have to begin to retreat, but the damage coming out from Elk is absolutely massive. Faker dives in, lands on Bin, grand entrance, already locks him up. He wants to stopwatch to try and buy himself a second. Has the bailout taken from him as well, and he flashes. Faker survives somehow. T1 get out with the Baron, but
doing what he can to find angles of attack, maybe even a TP flank, but he's been caught.
On locked up against the wall, pulled back with a handshake. The keeper's verdict finds him guilty. This Faker's hunting, and he's looking for a bit of the flash forward. Semnot's Peasant's Knight able to flash away as well. The hostile takeover comes up short. The Nar stolen away by Faker. Locks Bin against the wall and puts him 6 feet under. Shun next on the menu as Yushi begins to open up. Shun taken out by Zeus. The equalizer does exactly that for T1. It's going to equalize this series at 2-2.
The reigning world champions will not go down that easily.
And T1 will bring us to Game 5.
On the shoulders of Faker, T1 will go to Game 5. There is no one like him, not on this earth. T1 take us to Silver Scrapes.
Of the Azir catch on ruler, right? In a similar situation versus an LPL team in a situation where you're up against match point, Maurits. Class is forever.
Seems like perhaps T1 want to flex it.
I mean, we talked about the damage, and I was a little bit worried putting all that damage responsibility onto Yushi. By bringing in the Xin Zhao, it does increase the amount of damage that they have. And we think about mid-jump.
We see the weight of expectation so great on these two teams' shoulders. One more.
3 as Zeus already pushed the wave. Zeus is going to get the first move, but Faker under attack.
Has no flash, just his punch gets hit. There's the charm as well. And Faker might fall first in the finals of the finals. Knight gets Zeus as well as T1 are bringing more members up towards the top side. Faker has the hero's entrance to come in from mid. On looks for the engage. The flash away is T1 disengaged for the moment. Owner jumping back in. There's the hero's entrance. Carrier gets the slam into the wall as On almost falls. He gets punched by Faker. And now Bin and Shun have to escape, but Zeus does not want to let them get away. The explosive cast knocks them back in the end. T1.
The biggest gold lead holder on the team. So much to know.
Oh, Kevia goes in, and down goes On. Kevia turns him up. And the question is, will Elk TP coming in from BLG as they look
Here he comes.
to make the play? Spear rush forward by Knight, holding the charm, doesn't get stunned. The charm hits Kevia. Flash forward with the counter strike. Kevia falls first as Gobi usually brings the feathers back and almost takes down On. Ona caught underneath his own tower, but he will fall even in the Cataclysm. BLG find 2.
Pings coming down from the side of T1 of the bot side jungle.
Zeus finds On, Shadowing Strike going in, the crash down as well. Bin looking for the follow-up here onto Zeus, the hero's entrance, and On just oversteps. Gumiyushi. And
Ona very close here.
pressure on you, Shadowing Strike going wide. Shun tries to dash across the wall, but immediately he's locked up, goes in with the Cataclysm. Gumiyushi pops the Feather Storm. Ona looking to re-engage onto On. Shun down to half HP. Bin gets onto the back line. Gumiyushi cleanses away, but Bin has already put him in the dirt. Kevin is next up. BLG find 2. T1 able to back away for the moment, but the TP behind by Bin as he looks for a little bit more.
Oh, they go back in.
Faker flashes in, and down goes Knight once again when you need someone, when you need anyone to stand up and show just what this game's all about. It's Faker. He finds another. T1 find 5, and alongside
Time and T1 strike. Wait a second. Topside. Zeus under fire.
Zeus caught out, killer instinct in by Elk. BLG collapsing. 4 members strong. The hero's entrance.
Oh, Zeus!
Faker joins the fight. Elk with the stopwatch. Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived. And his name is Faker. He's here for your lives. The rest of T1 begin his collapse. Faker's gonna fall as he blocks the stopwatch. Manages to buy himself a second. Ona here to save his mid laner once again, and Faker still stands. He has ascended. He stands above it all, and he looks hungrily at that world's trophy.
The unkillable Demon King. Unkillable one more time.
Knight goes in with the Spirit Rush, lands the charm as well. The first Nexus tower's fallen, and T1 are just looking for the prize. They're hungry for it. T1 are the past, the present, and the future. A new era, the same empire. T1 are your 2024 World Champions.
Baker said, "This one's for you."